Welcome back
to Marriage Beyond the Veil. So today is day number 10.
Okay.
And I want to start something new. So since we're going into 35 years, I thought we would give them 35 things to that would support longevity in a relationship.
35 things. And okay.
On the journey.
Alrighty.
So what are we going to call that?
We can call it jewels for the journey.
Okay, so 35 jewels for the journey.
And I get to select the first jewel.
Yes.
Okay. So jewel number 1, complete acceptance. If you want to achieve longevity in your love relationship, in your marriage, the first jewel that I would offer is complete acceptance. What do I mean by that? I'm glad you asked. You know, too many times people come into relationships with a preconceived idea of what they want or who this person is that they're interested in. And many times they've already gone off on some tangent about what that should look like. The reality is this. If you want longevity, I believe you have to have total acceptance. You have to be able to accept this person that you love, that you're willing to make a lifelong commitment with, wounds and all. Because none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. Everybody has their differences, their idiosyncrasies, things that may annoy one another. At the end of the day, you're making a choice. And so wisdom, to me, dictates you choose to accept the totality of who this individual is. Not what you want them to be, not what you hope to reshape them and remold them into being, but who they are.
That's a great jewel. And I agree 100% because what you marry is what you're married to, or what you choose to be in a relationship, or who you choose to be in a relationship with will probably never change. I mean, now something can happen, a traumatic brain injury or something like that, but even still, complete acceptance includes even that.
Well, and let me say this. Be mindful that most people tend to send in their representative when they're first in a relationship.
Yeah.
So the individual that you're getting may be them at their best. And so maybe they're trying to curtail some of their idiosyncrasies. Maybe they're trying to keep hidden some of their flaws.
Right.
However, over time, who one is will not diminish, more than likely. It will intensify.
That's right.
So those things that may be sources of irritation to you initially, think about that long term.
Exactly.
Because more than likely, it's only the more comfortable one gets, the more one relaxes into oneself.
Right.
And so what's there will come out.
That's true.
And if you're not prepared to accept, and make no mistake, you get to choose. So there are things that, you know, you may consider, okay, this would be really nice to have.
Right.
This is a definite have to have. And then these are the deal breakers.
Exactly.
So you got deal breakers and total, you know, things that are absolutely imperative. But then in the middle, the nice to haves. And so you have to determine whether it's an imperative, it's a deal breaker, or it's a nice to have kind of thing.
That's right.
At the end of the day, though, if you want longevity, the only way that's going to be able to come, I believe, is by being able to accept someone in the totality of who they are. Not who you want them to be. Doesn't mean that we don't grow and evolve, because we can and we do.
We do.
But the core of who one is doesn't tend to change.
And you said you were going to be a fat, old, bald person. And I said, okay, I'll still marry you.
Right. And I'm working on the fat and the bald. I might get fat more than get bald. I don't know. But at any rate, she was willing to accept me for who I was and who I projected to be.
And who he's grown into be as well. You know, because there have been changes, but like he said, complete acceptance. But be wary. If there's small things that are irritating you now, like he said, they generally just get larger and larger and larger.
Yes. So, the first jewel that I will offer to you for longevity in your love relationship, in your marriage, be willing to totally accept this person that you choose to love, that you choose to share the journey with. Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Have a great day. Oh, happy birthday to me.
Oh, yes. Happy birthday. Mwah.
Bye.